All eyes on Doge. Big run up. To the moon. Whew. Doge still going up. All eyes on Doge. Still big run up. To the moon. Keep going up. Going up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. Up. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin. Up. Movement in Doge. Dogecoin. 42.60. All eyes on Doge. Dogecoin.
Hey everybody, Kriss here. Welcome on a Thursday. How's everybody doing? Wow, what an interesting day today. A lot going on. Of course, Dogecoin at 20 cents. The price does not represent how big Doge is, but we understand market conditions, particularly the stock market. Just about everything in red today in the stock market kind of pulled the crypto market down with it. But other things today, I mean, who had Sam Bankman-Fried doing an interview with Tucker Carlson? Did we really need to hear from SBF? But it was interesting anyway, for what it is, if you believe the guy or not. He's in an interesting position and, whatever. But that was odd. We have tariffs. What's going on with tariffs? We got tariffs one day. Then the next day, we got tariffs on some things and not others. And some things are being pulled back. And it's not really clear. Not really clear what is going on with tariffs. But we're here to talk about SpaceX. We're here to talk about Elon Musk. We're here to talk about Dogecoin and how all of that is interrelated and how we feel about Elon Musk right now. And then there will be a SpaceX launch. Yes, we will be live right through the Starship test launch number 8. And hopefully, they don't delay it again, but we'll be ready. We have a Robinhood giveaway, right? The Robinhood thing, I am a gold member, so I will participate in about 40 minutes. So for those that aren't on Robinhood and aren't Robinhood Gold, you'll just have to be patient as we go through it. But there's word that they're not only giving away Bitcoin, but they're giving away some Doge as well as part of, it's unclear. It's unclear how that is all. $1 million of Bitcoin and then Dogecoin is somehow going to be involved for participants or not. I don't know how that's going to work out, but since it's Dogecoin related, we'll cover that as well. And of course, we're going to have our own Doge giveaway because that's what we do. We are spreading the word of Doge by doing daily Dogecoin giveaways, and we'll be doing that later as well. So we have a lot to talk about. Let me drop down here in the corner and say, hey, everybody, 20 cent Doge. That's what we got. But what's going on? Memes meet politics. What the Dogecoin community makes of Elon Musk's Doge. It was kind of interesting. Trump, in his address to the joint houses of Congress, said Doge. He did. He said the Department of Government Efficiency, Doge. He didn't have to say Doge. I don't think that was in the script, but he said it, Doge. But how do we feel about that? What do we think about Elon and Doge and Dogecoin and what's going on with that, right? So even with President Donald Trump generating headlines on an hourly basis, the actions of the Musk-run Department of Government Efficiency, or Doge, have dominated the White House's mainstream media coverage. The partisan fervor generated by Doge's actions have also taken the legacy of the fluffy Shiba Inu named Kabasu, the subject of the Doge meme, along for the ride. Remember, back in September 2024, Trump was saying, at the suggestion of Elon Musk, I will create a government efficiency commission. Elon said this is badly needed. Sir Doge of the Coin on X said, please call it the Department of Government Efficiency. That's how it started, right there. That is how it started. Please call it the Department of Government Efficiency. There was somebody who may or may not have tweeted it or talked about it like 6 months prior as just some idea, but Doge official CEO said it directly to Elon, and Elon jumped on that, and that's how it began. It wasn't Elon's idea. Elon really doesn't have a lot of ideas himself. He kind of takes from other people, and he did take this one, but that's how it began. So, in January, at the start of Trump's second term, the agency even launched an official website featuring Kobasu's face, the Doge, before the image was taken down. So I don't know if there was some legal reason for that still. I'm guessing there was some copyright thing because somebody owns the meme now and all of that. So Department of Government Efficiency, Doge, then changed to the $, and they're off doing their thing. But it's no surprise people have very different and likely very strong thoughts about the Department of Government Efficiency's agenda, and how do leaders in the Doge community, who generally treat the meme as an all-encompassing lifestyle and philosophy, feel about their new interconnection with the Trump administration. The price doesn't show it, 20 cents, 20-cent Doge, right? We had Musk's first Doge post back here when Doge was 10 cents. Musk said Doge will fix the government waste, up at 11 cents. And Musk speaks at a Trump rally, got us up to 13, 14, 15 cents. And then we had Trump winning the presidential election. Before you knew it, we were up at 38 cents. Trump taps Musk to lead Doge. And before you know it, we were up 46, 48 cents. And since then, it's just been down. Elon hasn't said anything about Dogecoin, not directly. And there's not much really happening with Dogecoin in the Musk sort of universe. We instead are going the direction of the Dogecoin Foundation, Tim Stebbing, Such Pay, House of Doge, and all of that, which probably is a better direction anyway, and not relying on one Elon Musk. So, Gary LaChance, a longtime Doge adherent, organized the first Dogecoin gathering at Burning Man back in 2014 and was a co-founder of the Dogecoin Foundation, says that he thinks Doge, the meme, is the very example of a purely positive online movement that's never faltered. It stood the test of time, very wholesome, inclusive, fun entity, unifies people. I've been amazed at how well the meme has held up. It hasn't slipped into real territory that was political or divisive. He says he supports the Department of Government Efficiency's mission to check government power, but even still, he worries that the Doge meme's affiliation with a controversial political project could do more harm than good. There's a lot of people out there who don't like Elon Musk because they don't like what Doge is doing, taking away jobs, many of which some believe are legitimate jobs as opposed to the illegitimate ones. And just about every left-leaning liberal Democrat hates Elon Musk as well. So you're talking like half the country. So that's not good. The philosophy of Doge is do only good every day. In politics, you can't do only good because basically every decision that's made, some people will suffer because of it. So kind of interesting there that is where we are. That's where we are. Meanwhile, Dogecoin and SpaceX, the upcoming crypto-funded space mission Doge 1, what's up with that, right? We have no idea what's going on with that. And as far as I'm concerned right now, it's not happening. Now, somebody paid a whole heck of a lot of Dogecoin to get the project lined up with the SpaceX mission, and they're just going to abandon it? Are they really going to abandon it? I don't know. So there's that. And then we've got all these protesters rallying against Elon Musk and Doge at SpaceX headquarters. We've got people burning Tesla cars or sending Tesla cars back. And even here in Massachusetts, we had a lot of Tesla charging stations that were vandalized, all because of Elon Musk. So I think despite all of that, Dogecoin is in a great place and heading in a great direction because of Dogecoin Foundation, SuchPay, House of Doge. Have you seen what they're currently doing? Incredible job for accepting Dogecoin as a currency in the world. And Dogecoin is made in the US. If we repost dollar Doge, more eyes equals more buys. Doge, Dogecoin, let's go. So we are waiting for the next piece of what the foundation is doing. Cannot wait for that. Meanwhile, overall, tomorrow is this crypto White House summit. What are they going to talk about? Bitcoin Strategic Reserve, altcoins, what are they going to play in the role of it? Brad Garlinghouse from Ripple is there. We've got Chris Marszalek from Crypto.com, the Winklevoss twins from Gemini, Vlad Tenev from Robinhood, Arjun Sethi from Kraken, Michael Saylor, MicroStrategy or Strategy B or whatever it's called now, Brian Armstrong, got the Chainlink co-founder, Sergey Nazarov. We've got World Liberty Financial, Zach Witkoff. So that's Don Jr. and Eric right there getting their thing in. And this World Liberty Finance seems to be making a lot of partnerships. And now they say that they're going to be doing their work on the SWI blockchain. So where did that come from? That got a big spike in SWI. JP Richards is from Exodus. We've got Bitcoin Magazine's David Bailey, even Shane Copeland from Polymarket. And Polymarket isn't even allowed to be used by US residents, and he's there. So kind of an interesting list of people. Kind of interesting. KrissPax isn't on the list. Nobody asked me to come. And no one else representing Dogecoin is here. So, and not even Elon Musk. But that's going to be tomorrow. Is this going to be big for crypto? Is this going to be a huge thing? I don't know. I don't know. But meanwhile, was this a big bear trap? And we showed this before a couple weeks ago. I was like, when we were going down, I was like, we could be in this bear trap of this overall bull market. And here we are. This could just be a bear trap, and this is what's coming. This is what's coming. Could this be the beginning of that tomorrow? And does it only go from here? Prices have been suppressed, getting out the last long leverage that the market makers can squeeze out before crypto goes on a huge bull run. We shall see. And look, we got a nice big green candle on the Doge chart as I'm talking. So let's go, right? Let's go. How's everybody doing? Again, we have a fun-filled agenda today. In half an hour, we will be checking in on Robinhood. We will be checking in on day 2 of their giveaways. Today, only for Robinhood Gold members, of which I will participate. So you have to bear with me. And those other gold members here can answer the stupid, rigged questions, the trivia questions, because you know it's rigged. But they're going to give away some Dogecoin somehow, and we're going to see how that works because Robinhood is going to give away some Dogecoin too. So we're going to check on that. And then we're going to have our own giveaway of Doge. And then we're going to be checking in with SpaceX and what is going on with the launch today of Starship, because we're going to cover that live as well. And we'll chat in the chat about Elon, Doge, and everything else that's going on. So, yay, let's go, Weather Girl. I know. 30 minutes until trivia. It's going to be stupid. I'm going to get all the crypto ones right, and the stock market ones, I don't know all that crap in the stock market. Prices are going to do something tomorrow. You're probably right. I don't know when the summit is tomorrow. I did not get my invite. So I'll be here in Boston, and we'll have our normal video in the morning and live stream in the afternoon, as we normally do on Fridays. I did not get my invite to the summit. Buy now while it's still low, Pikachu says. Red pumps will hit when something concrete is actually decided. Is this going to be another one of those buy the rumor, sell the news things? At this point, they've been talking about crypto and Bitcoin reserves so much, we will only get small pumps on the news. I don't know. We'll see. Elliot, how are you? I don't have the proper rig for Doge mining directly, so I swap for coins more compatible with my GPU and CPUs with Monero. Vertcoin. That's good. Yeah, what are they protesting for? Stop saving the taxpayers billions of dollars? No, they're protesting because they're Democrats. They just don't want anything good to happen with Trump and Elon. That's all. They've been brainwashed by MSNBC and CNN, and so they go out. Now, I have understood that there are some legitimate jobs that have been cut back or lost. Some of them that were cut back were decisions made by people, not exactly Doge, that they thought they needed to do and maybe didn't. So it's not all on Doge. But I've been hearing about some others that were. So I get that. But when you look at it all, is it all really necessary? The government, in my opinion, needed to be cut back, and it's happening, and it's going to be painful, and it's not going to be fair for everybody. Unfortunately, life isn't fair. You got to look out for yourself, and I believe that. I believe that all along. You look out for yourself because nobody else is looking out for you. Maybe you have a partner. Right? Maybe you have some parents who help out, look out for you, and maybe you have your kids as well. But that's about it. Otherwise, you're on your own. Well, we're all Doge here. Department of Government Efficiency? No, it's do only good every day. And we share Doge, we share the love, we share the fun. And I know it's your money and you've got it invested and you want the price to go up and all of that. That's part of it. That all takes time. It takes work. We know the price is suppressed. We've been talking about that for the past couple months. Patience is hard. I know it's hard. But we're going to make it. We are going to make it. So it could be a bull trap too. No, because prices are still going down. If it was a bull trap, we'd have a huge run and then a huge dump. And we're not having that. So it's in South Texas. It's windy down there, Moreno. We know it was windy there on Tuesday as well. When they had the countdown go all the way down to 33 seconds. We were here live, but last I saw from SpaceX, it looks good. So we will be checking in on them again in another hour. See what's going on. The answer is Enron. Enron. Vance got his Doge from the giveaway. Vance, yeah, congratulations. It's all good here. It's all good. And it's legit, not rigged, not rigged. The KrissPax Dogecoin giveaways are not rigged, guys. Fuzzball is a gold member. You're going to be playing Robinhood trivia. I do not think the summit is being broadcast, not that I've seen. I don't know how they're going to read out what they're talking about, how that is all going to come out. I don't know yet. We will talk about that tomorrow afternoon, and we'll see how that is going. How is Boston? Boston's cloudy today, but it's in the 50s, so I'll take that. The snow and ice finally melting. Typical March. We'll probably get blasted with some stupid snowstorm later in March, like we always do. Right when you think it's starting to get warm, it's supposed to be spring, start to be nice, and then we get slammed. Happens every year. People forget, but it's good. We're good. Nobody would have guessed that Trump would have killed the markets. Yep. I didn't see it coming, not this bad. I knew there would be some pullbacks, but not like this. But nobody was calling this. No crypto analysts were saying we're going to go like Doge from 48 all the way down to 20. Nobody predicted that. So another pump and dump tomorrow? Maybe, Danny. Again, I don't know how the news is going to come out of the crypto summit. We don't know. Blue Horse from sunny Singapore. Good morning. Glad you're here. I know. I could have represented Doge very well at the summit. I volunteered. Nobody invited me, though. So I guess I'll be here with you guys. That's the way it is. Boss Mac, it's your birthday today. Hey, maybe you'll get some birthday Dogecoin a little bit later because we're doing a giveaway. Maybe. They said they would bring back jobs if it was shown that the jobs that were getting cut were legitimate jobs. They would bring some of them back. Mistakes will be made. Nothing's 100%, but you know the Democrats are just going to pounce on every one of those mistakes, though. When is Stebbing spilling the beans? We don't know. Sunshine, we don't know yet. We are all going to make it. Yes. Break $1 in November. That's still on the table. That was my price prediction for Doge. Is we're going to have a bumpy spring, but kind of a slow summer, but the fall is when everything is going to happen. That's what I predicted. And that's still playing out. Dust storms in El Paso. Well, let's hope the coast is clear, so to speak, down on the South Coast. Smash the likes, everybody, Sasha says, because we can't give away Dogecoin with only 57 likes. So yeah, hit the likes. David's close to Boston. Hey, neighbor. Not rigged. Exactly. Not rigged. Even if I win one Doge on Robinhood, one Doge is one Doge. We'll see how it works, Fuzzball. I don't know. They say they're giving away $1 million in Bitcoin and then Dogecoin somehow. We'll see what they say. Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with you. Yes, I know that song too. For those that don't know, Steelers Wheel. People don't know that. See, I'm full of trivia. I got lots of trivia. I know who all these are. I know. 69 likes now. That's a good number. Not high enough, but it's a good number. XRP, Dr. V, you haven't been around long enough to hear my whole rant on XRP. You haven't been around long enough for that. I just say do your research, man. Do your research on XRP before buying in. Can you make money on XRP? Yeah, probably. Is it a crypto project you really want to support? That's the question. If you don't care and you just want to make money, okay. But if you want to talk about a decentralized currency, XRP is not that. So I'll just start with that. I have not got the full Eyes on Doge video yet, and I don't know what Callie's up to. He gave me this hint of a new song. We listened to that the other day. That was pretty cool. I don't know what's coming next. So I don't know. Yeah, you'll show less likes. You have to you got to regenerate in order to get the current number of likes, unfortunately. But sometimes that kicks you out and then you come back in, and yeah. That's all it is. YouTube isn't hiding it. It's just that you on your end don't automatically get updated. So you have to refresh the stream to get the most recent number of likes. Not rigged? Not rigged? I'm not going to do not rigged. Nah, not today. We'll just go back to Dogecoin. I want to see the Dogecoins. But we'll get there. The government can barely keep the regular U.S. Fed Reserve afloat along with everything else. What makes you think a crypto reserve will be run better? I didn't say that. I didn't say that at all. In fact, what I did say, if you guys follow me on X, do you guys follow me on X? Here's what I did say. This is what I said. Short-term thinking negates long-term opportunity again and again. This is about the federal government previously selling about 195,000 Bitcoin over the last number of years. Holding Bitcoin for a reserve, store of value, while buying and using Dogecoin as a day-to-day currency is the best strategy. So I did say that. Just if you want something to hold, just buy Bitcoin and stick it away. Whether it's your reserve or the government's reserve, I don't care. But Bitcoin is not a cryptocurrency anymore. It's an investment vehicle for long-term holding and long-term savings. Store of value like a bar of gold. That's it. That's it. I'll take decentralized finance being the day-to-day currency as Dogecoin any day. Any day. So that's what I did say. And previously, Dogecoin doesn't care. Okay, turn off. Let me do that again. Dogecoin doesn't care if it's a Bitcoin or a crypto strategic reserve. Doge will be best used as a transactional currency, not a store of value or a reserve. The House of Doge and the Dogecoin Foundation are building something huge. Don't let the reserve noise get in the way. Don't let the reserve noise get in the way of Dogecoin. That's what I said. So, Dogecoin's birthday is December 13th. Joseph, I can answer that trivia. I know that trivia. You know, the one that I didn't know, and I do have to look up. Hold on just a second. And this is before we get to the trivia. What year was Bitcoin launched? I just need to check that. Bitcoin was invented in 2008, but it wasn't launched until 2009. Hope that's not a trick question. I hope that's not a trick question. I'm just trying to get that right for the trivia here in like 15 minutes. I got to get that trivia right. Invented in 2008, launched in 2009, because they asked the Dogecoin question yesterday. When was Dogecoin launched? I knew that. I didn't know the stupid stock question. Which of these isn't a legitimate stock? I was just like, whatever. Doge is the new BTC. Yes, Pikachu. And I did my own meme of the Bitcoin white paper, and I crossed out the word Bitcoin. I wrote in Dogecoin. The Dogecoin white paper is the Bitcoin white paper, just without a 21 million hard cap on the number, and just change Bitcoin to Dogecoin. That's it. And I added a little Doge emoji on it too. I know, I got to brush up on my stock knowledge. And how can I do that? It's like, I know it or I don't at this point. Dumb. If you're going to have a giveaway of crypto, the questions should all be crypto related, which I got all of those right yesterday. Stupid stocks. Dogecoin with a D would be a cool giveaway prompt. That would make it tough, though, because then people got to go find out, how do I do that Doge D again? How do I do that? That might be a little hard, Greg. I don't know. XRP is staying in the green today. And Crow token is up as well. Did you guys see Crow token? Crow token went crazy early this morning and is still up 13%. XRP is up in anticipation of tomorrow because Brad Garlinghouse is there. I don't know what he's going to offer to a White House crypto summit, but he's there. He weaseled his way in. Do I like cup noodles? No. Don't eat cup noodles. I'm driving home from the doctor's. I hope you are well, Bruce. Keep your eyes on the road. Keep your eyes on the road. Maybe Elon can convince Trump to add Doge to the reserve much later in the future. Yeah, I don't think Doge needs to be in the reserve. No, Doge is a currency. Let's let the Dogecoin Foundation, SuchPay, House of Doge, all of that work on adoption of Dogecoin. I don't care about the reserve. Putting Dogecoin in the reserve, that's not what Dogecoin's about. But if the reserve gets Bitcoin to go to the moon, Dogecoin will follow, and I'll be happy with that. I'll take that. Oh, got to earn that Dogecoin. I don't know, though. There's a lot of people who won't be able to find that Doge D. So I think I'm going to skip that, Greg. But it's a great idea. Maybe for something else. Maybe something really big. We can do that. If Doge is the new Bitcoin, I'm the next Da Vinci, Jeremy Da Vinci. I know that guy. I watched him. ETH for a pump. I don't think ETH is going to go on its own pump individually. Not going to do that. Doge to the moon, LFG. If it gets there, I don't know. We'll be working on it. We're going to work on that. We're going to make that happen ourselves because nobody else is going to do it for us. I want to be happy with all. Decrease. March will be good for being happy. We'll see. Do you want to see the bubbles, Blake? I think they're mixed today. I haven't looked at the bubbles, but I'm guessing they're kind of mixed. More on the red side. Yep. Kind of mixed. A little more on the red side. Crow is up. SWE is up. We knew that would be. Move. World Liberty Finance is buying a bunch of Move. I don't know why. Doge down 1.6. Not bad. There's a lot down a lot more. That's what the bubbles look like. You may be right. I may be crazy. Yep. That's Billy Joel, right? How much Doge? It's about 440,000 Doge I have right now. 440,000 Dogecoin. Down from almost 3 million Doge. A Bitcoin reserve in the state of North Carolina. I know there's a lot of them have been talking about it. I didn't know there was one actually approved. If it's a final approval or it's the next step, I don't know. So sick of people talking about XRP. Yeah, some people want to know though. Hold down the capital D on your phones and you'll see options. Right, but there's a lot of people who aren't on phones. So you got to do something else, like call up Billy's website and copy paste D. Crypto is like a dealer giving a dealer your money and he tells you, I'll be back. I do not know what Blue Zell is. There's always something up, Joe. Never heard of Blue Zell. So I don't know what that is. We got 10 more minutes till the Robinhood giveaway. So I'll be taking part in that. And if we get some more likes, we'll follow up with some Doge giveaways. Daniel, the number of Doge that's a good amount is going to be different for everybody. Everybody's in a different financial position. Everybody's in a different risk category of how much you're willing to risk buying a cryptocurrency. So there's no set number for anyone. VeChain down 3% today at 2.7 cents. It's been up and down since my birthday on the 24th of February. Yes, my birthday was last month. We celebrated. It was fun. And everything's just been sideways since then. VeChain was up here at almost 8 cents on December 3rd. I think I sold somewhere around up here. Probably around 4.2, 4.3. Somewhere around there. Before the big drop. No longer hold VeChain. Doge is just kind of hanging around 20 cents. How do giveaways work? Well, Robinhood is going to have their own thing today, and you have to be a Robinhood Gold member to play their trivia. Giveaways here on KrissPax's YouTube channel during my live streams is open to everybody. You just have to type in the right word at the right time to be entered. We'll be talking about that after the Robinhood thing. Yeah, and we can't really play trivia together because of the delay that YouTube has between the time I say the words and the time you hear them. There's a delay, like 5-second delay. The Doge checks are coming soon. Some people got really upset at me for this morning's video. And I was just like, if you actually watched the video to the end, you would have heard me say, yeah, I don't think this is going to happen. But I got a lot of new subscribers this morning because of the video. So that kind of thumbnail and that kind of title got some new people coming in and subscribing to KrissPax. So I call that a win-win. The SUI Network Strategic Reserve. You know, Doge will have its own strategic reserve from the House of Doge. So all of the Doge that the House of Doge mines will go into a strategic reserve. The House of Doge has said that. I'll be interested to hear how many miners they got going, how much Doge they're making per day. We'll be watching for all of that. That'll be Doges. The best advantage to being a gold member. You get some perks here and there. You get a nice percentage of interest on your buying power when you have cash there. In fact, I'm probably going to hold a lot of cash on Robinhood through the summer because I can gain a lot more interest there, fearing that there might be a drop in the markets over the summer. So I'll probably just hold a lot of cash on Robinhood for that 4.75% interest that I'm getting right now. So that's a good thing, being a gold member, is you're making money while everybody else is losing money. If the markets are going down, that's the advantage. Now, in a bear market, Robinhood Gold probably won't keep that 4.7% interest. It'll probably drop down to like 2 or 1 would be my guess, because there's not as much they can do with the money on their side either. There must be some way out of here, said the Joker to the thief. James has got all of the music. With a major event such as the very first crypto meeting tomorrow, if Doge still drops back to 18 cents, would you still say that's a good sign? Buying opportunity, Charles. That's what I say. Buying opportunity. VP, I don't watch him. So, I mean, he's being a bear anyway, but I don't watch him. Too depressed. I watched him a couple months ago when he was still on the border of that, but now it's just, I don't have time. You loved the video this morning? I thought it was a very good video. I thought I laid it out pretty well. I said what the risks were. I went through the pros and cons of a stimulus check and what that means. Nothing wrong with that. No harm. This is a truly amazing accumulation time for Doge. Yes, new subs. I like new subs. You've got 300,000 to invest in crypto, and you're asking me, Zach, and Dogecoin is sitting at like 20 cents? Wow. I don't know the maker token. Let's go. You added more to get that interest. Too much confusion in here. Can't get no relief. All great songs. Good luck on Robinhood. Okay, I'm logging in. Got a minute to go. Robinhood. Join the waiting room. I'm there. 1 minute to go. Trivia is back just for gold members to get a reward and compete for a shot at a share of $1 million in Bitcoin. Be on this screen by 4:45. It's 4:44 now. I am in. For you guys, hey, Joke Smoke, thanks for the super chat. Also, thank you. Rigged. Rigged. I'll get the crypto ones right. It's going to be the stupid stock questions. I already know. And this guy's going to blab on and on for like 5 minutes. Oh, yeah. I'll turn it up. You guys can hear it if you want. I mean, it's just this blank screen right now. The little circles flipping over again. Same as yesterday. 14 seconds. And then we're going to get to the Doge giveaway on this channel after the Robinhood thing is done. So get the likes in. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed.
Remember me from yesterday?
He's back.
Remember this whole thing?
Same guy.
Robinhood Trivia Live. That's right, we're back, baby, with part 2, exclusively for Robinhood's Gold members. All due respect to Shirley Bassey. Wow, this feels extra special today. I'm all spiffed out, got my tie on. Feel like I'm hosting trivia for a secret society. Kind of am. Who am I, by the way? Who am I? I'm Quizzy McGuire, Walt Quizney.
Plus, you're getting a Doge reward just for playing.
Kid, Stone Cold Steve Quizzin, Scott Rogowski, your quiz daddy emeritus.
Stick around for the details.
At Robinhood HQ in Menlo Park, NorCal.
They're going to give away Doge just for playing for the Robinhood Gold members.
Santa Cruz Mountains. Oh, it's so lovely here. And because today's show is only available to Robinhood Gold members, I solemnly swear to give you the best trivia I have to give. It's going to be solid gold. Better than McKenna's gold, Yuli's gold, City Slickers 2, the legend of Curly's gold. There's going to be gold in the ceiling, gold on the floors, all over the walls by the time we're done. Behold all this gold! Okay, before I get too carried away, let me remind you how this works, in case you weren't here yesterday, or if you already forgot. Robinhood Trivia.
We're giving it away, Sal.
You answer questions in the Robinhood app right here on your cellular device for the chance to claim your prize. I'm going to ask 12 questions, ranging from easy to hard. You'll have 10 seconds from when I start reading to tap your answer. You can change your answer at any point before the timer hits 0. But when the time runs out, your answer is locked in. If you get it right, move on to the next round. Good for you. If you make it all the way to the end, answering all 12 questions correctly, you're going to share in today's grand prize. Oh, and what is that grand prize? Would you believe it? $1 million in Bitcoin again.
I know, Rob, right?
We're running it back here on Robinhood. That's $2 million in Bitcoin between yesterday and today. That's really, this is so much money, and you can't give me one, just one of those Bitcoin. And that's not all, by the way. They say 90% of life is just showing up, and that is 100% true of today, because every single one of you can claim some Doge just for playing. If you play and stay, you will get a prize.
Doge.
It's the golden rule here at Robinhood. No one leaves empty-handed
Doge.
on Robinhood Trivia Gold Edition. And just like yesterday, you're going to want to stay to the end of the show, because I have a special guest waiting in the wings to talk to you all. He's tall, got black hair, looks like a less angry Trent Reznor. Anyone want to take a guess?
Vlad?
Let's focus up and get down to it, because we got some trivia coming at you fast and furious, hot and heavy. All you
Their volume just ticked down.
People, who's got the Midas touch for Robinhood?
I didn't do that.
Let's get down to the nitty gritty. Let's get this gold show on the road in 3, 2, 1. Game start. Numero uno. What's the chemical symbol for gold on the periodic table? Oh, we're going back.
Chemical symbol for gold.
It's elementary, my dear Watson.
Oh.
Did you have to memorize the periodic table back in school?
Ow.
Did you at least listen to Tom Lair's Element song? No?
Ow.
Look it up on YouTube and call me when you memorize, okay? Instead of calling you all gold members, Robinhood...
Only 200,000 people are playing.
Aurum being the Latin word for gold. Maybe they should. Sounds pretty cool. But until then, just be satisfied knowing that the chemical symbol for gold is AU. Oh, isn't that cute? AU from the Latin, aurum, I just explained.
All right.
Okay, I hope you're feeling the chemistry
I'm in.
with me, because I'm going to be here for 11 more questions. Here we go with Tumero. Uno. Tumero, question 2. What is the underlying technology of most cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum? What's beneath that? What's the underlying technology?
Blockchain.
Cryptocurrencies are all the rage these days.
Wow, we're down to 134,000.
I sure hope so, because you're all about to get a piece of it. What makes crypto so special is that underlying technology, which many people smarter than I believe is also useful for things like smart contracts and DAOs, which are decentralized DAOs? I'm not sure.
Oh no, my phone. Ah! My phone died. Seriously. My phone just died. Ha! I'm out. My phone died. I got nothing. Oh, I didn't even get any Doge either. Because I wasn't there at the end. The phone died. Got it plugged in now. But too bad. Hope you guys are still in. Nope, can't log in again. Nope. God. Oh, well. What's the next question? I have no idea. The launch is in a little over an hour. It's a long story about my phone. I don't want to get into it. But that pisses me off. That totally pisses me off. I was having fun with that too. I would have gotten Doge too. Free Doge that I would have given to you guys. Bummer. Is everybody else still playing? How's it going? My phone isn't back up yet. I'm pissed. My prediction, Doge to 1 cent. Really, Elliot? Are you kidding me? 1 cent? My phone was rigged. Yeah. My phone was rigged. I wasn't even looking at the battery. And I was on my phone earlier. Hey, Hype, what's up? How you doing? What'd you lose on CDC? I don't know what the third question was. Never got on it. Your phone lagged and wouldn't let you answer? The whole thing's rigged. The whole thing. VP rigged me or hacked me. I can't even see my MyDoge wallet right now. Let's do it over. I know all the answers. You're out, Fuzzball? You don't have Robinhood Gold? Not sure it's worth it. Well, it wasn't worth it for me. I got kicked out by a stupid phone. So dumb. That's right. KrissPax giving away Doge. That's all you can trust. Sharing the love of Doge. Sharing the love. Robinhood said that this was just a test for future things. So they're doing this. And if it turns out to be something that they want to do again, they may do it again. John's out. They did the same thing, locked you out. I know, rigged. The whole thing's rigged. Word of the day, Charger. You stay until the end to get your Doge, CDC? Got to stay to the end to get your Doge. What happened in 1913? I have no idea. What was the year the stock exchange was established? I would have missed that one. I would have missed that. There's no way I would have known that. I know when Bitcoin was launched. Crazy. I'll let you guys finish your Robinhood game. Tell me when it's over. Out. Yep. The freaking stock exchange. Oh, there's a Billy question? There's a Billy question, huh? Well, I know there's, there's 9,000 left. Not me. Not me. Yeah, I didn't. The whole thing's rigged, right, Christoph? You didn't win. Whole thing's rigged. I got kicked out of the Robinhood giveaway, Charlotte. My phone died. My phone died. I wouldn't have won anyway. I didn't know what year the New York Stock Exchange started. That would have been a total guess, and I probably would have missed it. But we have a Dogecoin giveaway coming up. We're going to do that. You made it to question 8. You have to wait till the end to get your prize, your Doge prize, CDC. You have to wait till the end, and once he tells you he's giving you the Dogecoin, you got to stay at least through that. And I guess Vlad is going to come on, but my phone is off. I don't care anymore. My phone died. Yes, Charlotte. Question 2. I got the first 2 questions right. I was in the game, and my phone died. I got no phone. Yes, Joke Smoke. Stay for the free Doge. And then you probably have to hold that Doge for a year. Yeah, awe. I got through awe. Well, Tyler, maybe you're going to win some Dogecoin today because I'm giving away Dogecoin. Maybe you're going to win. 2 more questions. We'll hang out until that thing's over so everybody can get their Doge, and then we'll do our giveaway of Dogecoin. You want some Doge today, Crypto Rabbi? Also, Charlotte, we did talk about, this is a good article that I covered on memes, meet politics, what the Dogecoin community makes of Elon Musk's Doge. Do we like Elon? Do we not like Elon? What's going on? We covered that. Protesters rallying against Elon Musk and Doge at SpaceX headquarters. We talked about that. We talked about Doge and SpaceX, any upcoming crypto-funded space missions. I think Doge 1 is just not going to happen. And we're getting ready for the SpaceX launch. We're going to cover that live later because Starship 8, test launch 8, is still coming up today. And so we're going to cover that live. NVIDIA is an answer. You're welcome, Charlotte. I probably would have gotten NVIDIA right. I would have gotten that question right because I used to hold NVIDIA. I don't know anything about marginal loans. Nigel, I have no idea what a marginal loan even is or how it works. Never done anything like that. Is it over? Is the Robinhood thing over yet? Last question. Joke says yes. Hype says no. I just want to let you guys have a chance to get your free Dogecoin from Robinhood before I start giving away Dogecoin here. You lost on the 11th question, Hype. Ah, dude. So close. So close. You chose NVIDIA and that wasn't the answer. Ah. You lost on the 3rd question because of me. It was APP. Yeah, I probably would have missed that hype then, whatever that was. But they're going to promote some Doge. They're going to give some Doge away. So that's good. That is good. I still wanted to at least play until I actually lost. Sorry, Christoph. We all would have lost anyway. Stupid questions. Stupid questions. Yes, everyone's getting something for playing today. If you're on the app at the end of the trivia, you'll get some Doge. You'll get some Doge. There's the crypto summit is tomorrow, Sunbeam, and they'll talk about it. Yeah, rigged. You made it through 9 questions, CFB. What year did Donald Trump create the U.S. Crypto Reserve after winning his 3rd election? Yes, you have to stay on all the way to the end to get your Doge, even if you lose. Yeah, Nigel, I'm not doing that. I'm not taking out a loan. I'm not using my stocks or crypto as collateral. Not doing it. I'm not playing that game. Others can play that game. I'm not. Still going. Yeah, apparently Vlad might be on at the end or something. That's what I was guessing. More events in March. Yeah, well, hopefully if my phone cooperates, I'll be able to take part in that. $2 worth of Doge. Really? $2? $2.04 in Doge, to be more specific. Okay. Well, hey, it's Doge, right? It's Doge. I got nothing. I got nothing. Hey, free Doge, though, given out, that's always a good thing, right? Even if it's just a little bit, it's the love of giving out Dogecoin. Exactly, Doug. Free Dogecoin. Yesterday's giveaway was just Bitcoin. If you made it to the end, you got like 0.018 Bitcoin. Today, those that made it to the end also got some Bitcoin. And everybody playing, if you stayed on the app all the way through the end, you got like $2 of Doge. So that was the deal. Hey, it's Doge, right? It's Doge. Supposedly something else on Fridays. I guess they're getting a good response. Hopefully they got a lot of people joining Robinhood Gold, so they'll keep the giveaways going. That's good. The last question, Caffeine. Oh. Yes, my giveaways are more than $2 of Doge. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yeah, that's what Hype did too, Will. Picked NVIDIA. I probably would have done the same thing. I probably would have picked NVIDIA too. And of course, yeah, one Doge is one Doge. Yes. At the end, it said you got $2.04 of Doge. When I exited back to the dashboard, it said error occurred and you got nothing. Oh, man. Robinhood they just can't help themselves, can they? They can't help themselves. 16 hours until the first mystery drop. So there's going to be multiple mystery drops in March. Okay. Well, hopefully some Doge is in there. There's some Doge. Kriss says I got the error code too. Oh. Jeff was out at question 9. Ryan, the New York Stock Exchange. Fed meeting is in 2 weeks, Sina. It's in 2 weeks. They should mystery drop $100 of Doge into your wallet for the inconvenience. Yeah. Pietro, you didn't get 10 seconds for question 4. They all kinds of problems. Error code 2. Wow. The crypto meeting has nothing to do with Doge, so it's not a Dogecoin announcement. They will notify you in a day when your Doge is ready to claim. So you can't claim it yet until tomorrow, probably. Rigged. Right. Rigged. Yep, gotta wait a day. You know what's not rigged? KrissPax Dogecoin giveaways are not rigged. Not rigged. Your entire life is rigged, Charlotte. Well, you know what's not rigged? You know what is not rigged? KrissPax giveaways. Let's do it. We always get green candles. Here we go. Just type in Dogecoin. Dogecoin with a capital D in the chat in order to win some Dogecoin here on KrissPax live. Even if you won something on Robinhood, like $2 of Doge, you can still win Doge here by typing the word Dogecoin, that's Dogecoin with a capital D, into the chat. And that will enter you in the KrissPax live Dogecoin giveaway. And you must be willing to send me an email if you're a winner. Only if you're a winner. Don't send me an email if you don't win. And I've been getting some of those and I just delete them. You need to send me an email, KrissKrypto@gmail.com. That's KrissKrypto, KrissKrypto@gmail.com. You need to include in your email to me 2 important things. One is your YouTube handle. Second is your Dogecoin wallet address that must begin with the letter D, because I only accept Dogecoin wallet addresses, again, that begin with the letter D. Greg, super chat, thank you. Thank you, sir. Get the likes up. Best crypto channel, best giveaways, do only good every day. Thank you, Greg. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, man. Why does my thing never select you? You always have an opportunity. You have a chance. But it's less than a 1% chance. So there's 122 entries already. So it's less than 1% you get chosen. Okay? That's just how it works. Sorry. A lot of people here, a lot of people excited to get some Doge. Type Dogecoin in the chat, beginning with the capital D. Oh, yeah, and it's rigged. Yes, Charlotte. It's totally rigged until your name comes up. And if your name comes up, Charlotte, then it's not rigged, right? Is your Dogecoin taxable? Well, it's only taxable from the time you receive it to when you sell it. And whatever profit you make, then that's taxable. Not financial advice, not tax advice. %, totally not rigged. Exactly. All right, let's do this. Let's give away some Doge. Let's go. Here we go. I didn't even join this one. I want some Doge. Charles Anthony is winner of the first giveaway. Charles Anthony. This is now giveaway number 18. Giveaway 18. Charles Anthony, congratulations. You're going to get 33 Dogecoin. That's right. The prize is 33 Dogecoin. We're going to have 2 more draws. Raiden was close on this one. Yes. Congratulations, Charles Anthony. We got 2 more draws to go, though. 2 more draws. And you know what? I'm going to join for the next 2 draws. I was giving everyone a chance on the first one. But you know, if I get picked for the second one, you don't have to type in again. You're already in if you already typed Dogecoin. You don't have to type Dogecoin again. You're automatically already entered. For those who just coming into the stream, put Dogecoin in the chat and you'll be entered. 2 more giveaways. If I win, I'll double it. Yes, Colin, I'll do that. I'll double it. I will do that. All right, let's go. Draw again. Here we go. I saw your name come up, Charlotte. You're not going to win this one. Raju. Raju Bucci, you are the winner. Congratulations. Yay, Raju. Yay. Close Art Scholar. Yeah, you almost got this one. I saw your name there. If Kriss wins, it's rigged. No, if Kriss wins, I'm giving away 66 Doge. If Kriss wins, I'm giving away 66 Doge. So you want me to win? Right. Everybody should say yes. You want KrissPax to win. Because I will give away double. I will do that. Dogecoin always has big green candles when I'm doing giveaways. Every time. Guys, every time. Green candles. All right, we're going to do drawing number 3. Here we go. Who's going to win? Demi Gonzalez. Demi, congratulations. Demi. Congratulations, Demi. And there we go. There is a Dogecoin giveaway for today. Congrats to all the winners. Yeah, Dev, you were close. Demi, congrats. Congratulations to all the winners. And I will just give you a preview of something that's going to be coming up later in the stream. As we get close to SpaceX liftoff, we may have some special surprises coming up. And I know it's like 45 minutes away, but it's 45 minutes away for us to have fun talking about Dogecoin and what's going on. I mean, look at this. Dogecoin goes up during KrissPax Doge giveaways, green candles. In fact, Dogecoin went up what percentage during the giveaway here? 2%. Dogecoin price went up 2% during the Dogecoin giveaways here. So that's awesome. Max is a bot. Robinhood has mystery airdrops. I think it's Robinhood Gold related, though, Jay. I think that's what someone said. Robinhood Gold. Yeah, you see what happens, though? See what happens, Vance? The giveaway stops, and then a red candle shows up. Right, Sam? If I keep doing giveaways, Doge will hit an all-time high. In about 45 minutes, Levi, we will be checking in with SpaceX, and they will start getting us ready for the SpaceX Starship 8 test launch, which we are going to cover live here on KrissPax Live. For a Robinhood IRA, not only do they give you deals for setting up an IRA and transferring money into it, but then, I don't know, if you're able to buy crypto into it, then that crypto is in your retirement account and you won't be taxed on the gains on that crypto. Now, I don't know how the Robinhood IRA works, and can you actually buy crypto within an IRA? Because I haven't done that, but theoretically, that's how it works. Rigged. Is Doge going to pump? We're waiting, Levi. You and me both want it to pump, and a few of the rest of us here. We want to see the pump. I don't think anybody here answered all 12 questions correctly. Some of it was error because you selected the answer and then it didn't take it. Rigged. There was a lot of that. And some of us had our phone die. Yeah, well, how will they know it's a physical Dogecoin, Craig? You got 5 wrong. I don't know how many I got wrong because I didn't see the rest of the questions. I probably would have missed the year that the stock exchange started. I didn't know that. David got his $2 of Doge. Well, you actually get the Doge tomorrow. So in 40 minutes, we will be checking in on Starship launch and see how they're doing. So if you don't want to stick around and chat about Doge for 40 minutes, come on back. We'll still be here. We'll still be here. There's always stuff to look at, always stuff to talk about. Let's look at liquidations today, guys. Liquidations in the past 24 hours, Bitcoin, $126 million in liquidations. The total number of all liquidations over the past 24 hours is $300 million. So very heavy on the Bitcoin trading. Very heavy on Bitcoin. Doge is at 7 million. 7 million on Doge alone. We can take a look at the heat maps and see where we stand now. Of course, let's look at Bitcoin first. $90,000 Bitcoin. It's kind of been up and down. Still kind of going sideways from all the way from Monday. We dipped down, we came back up, and we dipped down again. That's how crypto is working right now. A lot of sideways trading. Oh, there's some big shorts up here at 93.3. Some big new shorts up here. They're making money. And how about Doge? How about Doge? And we're kind of stuck in the middle. We got shorts, we got longs. There's probably some longer trades out there. Yeah, some bigger longs here. 19.5. 19.5. We want to see Doge come back up here to 24 cents, though. That's what I'd like to see. Get up there. But right now, markets are like, yeah, not very strong right now. Yesterday was the best day to invest in Doge. Actually, any day. 1792 is when the stock exchange started. I will never forget. That must have kicked out so many people. That must have kicked out so many. I wouldn't have guessed that. Doge is a good crypto to start investing in. Yes. You got the first 5 or 6, and then the stock exchange one that dumped. The word in the streets, ETFs, I wouldn't trust the word in the street on a Doge ETF getting approved. Tonight? No. Tomorrow? Yep, it's a roller coaster ride. That's what we're on. Will Dogecoin become a stable coin if it gets to $1? Nope, it'll still be up and down. But the more it's used as a currency and adopted as a currency, probably the less volatile it'll become, but will never be a true stable coin. Trump is considering signing an executive order for the crypto reserve. Well, we will see. See what happens tomorrow. Check the Robinhood news for Doge. Sell all your Dogecoin if this happens. Dumb. That's just dumb. Whoever that crypto analyst is, it's dumb. Sell all your Doge. I can just tell by the article headline, I'm not interested in that. Can anyone invent an app to mine Dogecoin? Like with your phone? You want to mine Dogecoin with a phone? You don't got the power. You need power. The hash rate is up on Dogecoin mining. You need power. You're not going to do it with your phone. Jane, get me off this crazy thing. Yeah, my phone is off. So, Demi, I'll check it later. When the bull run kicks in this time, it's going to be huge. Cannot risk it with my big capital I put in. You don't have to sell all at 69, though, Jay. You can sell half of it, 75%, to maybe keep a little bit in the game. Will Dogecoin be up during the SpaceX test? We'll have the chart on too. We'll be seeing it. How do the shorts and longs work to make money when they seem to always get liquidated? I know, Vance, right? That's why I don't do it. I don't short and I don't do long leverage trades. I just want to buy my Doge and hodl it and use it, actually, is what I really want to do, is use Doge, hopefully at a higher price, gives you more buying power. You buy Doge at 20 cents, it goes to $1. You have 5 times the buying power then with that Doge. That's the power of Doge. Yeah, 1792. I never would have got that right. I would have gone with 1913. 1792. Was there really a stock exchange in 1792? Can't be right. It can't be right. Is that really? What year was, what was the question? The New York Stock Exchange started? The New York Stock Exchange traces its origins to the Buttonwood Agreement signed by 24 stockbrokers on May 17th, 1792. Well, there it is. I wouldn't have gotten that one. 1792. I know, Ryan, right? Never forget that one. The rocket's not going to explode. A CDC, come on. Right. I'm with you, Doug. I don't expect Doge ETFs until the fall. And Max is correct. An ETF destroys the ideal of decentralized cryptocurrencies. Did I win? You were close, Raiden. Close doesn't count in my giveaways. You're considering going to Mars? I wouldn't. One-way trip? No, thank you. Got to watch the movie The Martian, right? With Matt Damon, right? The Martian. Watch that movie. And that'll be like, yeah, I'm not going. I'm not going. There's a BTC miner app to use cloud computing. Yeah, but what are you going to get? You're going to get like dust. Dust. You check the article. He's basing it off of Fibonacci retracements. Fib lines on a chart don't mean diddly squat, guys. Diddly squat. Fib lines. They don't mean nothing. Follow the news. Follow the family. What's going on? Fib lines. Yeah, my phone died. Right during the giveaway, my phone died. But I also admit I would not have gotten that stock exchange question right, so I wouldn't have been a winner. The bull run should be the biggest bull run ever. That would be great. I'm buying Doge on both Robinhood and Coinbase. I still think I have a little on crypto.com too. Crypto.com, because I got out of like some other stupid thing I was in. Bink. The Bink I sold and just bought Doge. You lost on the 1792. Yeah, I think most people lost on that one. You picked 1913. That's what I would have picked too. I'll bet more people picked 1913 than 1792. Yeah, why? How come Elon is not on the invite list? He's already in the White House? Maybe he'll attend because he's already in the White House. I don't know. Swing trades are in your face, but do you risk it? Do you chance it? 1492, Columbus sailed the ocean blue. That's true. It's a good way to remember that. But in 1792, the New York Stock Exchange started? What? And what if Fort Knox is empty? I hear they're trying to smuggle gold back in. If the trip was quicker, you'd go to Mars. The re-election of George Washington happened in 1792. The trading, this is not a trading site, Levi. This is just tradingview.com. It's just a view in to the actual prices. You can't trade on the platform. This isn't an exchange. It just shows what the price is of everything. I have no desire to go to Antarctica. It's cold. Yeah, you get to say, hey, I hit another continent. Yeah, I can do without that. Yeah, well, the phone actually did die, Jay. It did. Dumb. Fib lines, fib lies, all used for drawing in views. And people can make the fib lines pretty much say whatever they want. It depends on where you click them to. Where's the start? Where's the end? You make the narrative of whatever you want it to be. Fib lines. If you think the market's going down, short it. I'm not doing that. I don't think the market's going to go down. It's going to go up. It's going to go down. It's going to go up. It's going to go down. We're in a kangaroo market now, guys. It's a kangaroo market. I would have picked 1913 if I was on that question. They purposely asked that question to catch you. Gotcha. You lost when my phone died? 1800 was a possible? God. Yeah, maybe the Fed was 1913. The tulip squeeze. You think we're in a tulip bubble? Crypto. There's a lot of good news for crypto out there, but the economy is still bad. Inflation, bad. Interest rates, high. And now Doge, the Department of Government Efficiency, is basically firing like a big percentage of our workforce. That's not good. In 1792, stock exchange starts to brew. Oh, that's not bad, Penny Stealer. But I don't need to know it now. I don't need to remember it. All I needed it for was that question, which I didn't even get to. With a name like Fibonacci, it's got to work. When are stock splits a good thing? Well, stock splits are generally good. It's reverse stock splits that are bad. If a company needs to do a reverse stock split, that means their stock basically sucks. And they need to get over a certain dollar amount to remain trading on an exchange. So we see that. Generally, you do not want to be in a stock when it does a reverse stock split. You don't want to be in it. You got to get out of it before the reverse split happens. It's never good. But stock splits, hey, I rode through MicroStrategy. I went from 4 shares of MicroStrategy to 40 in a 10-to-1, essentially 1-to-10 stock split. And that was pretty good. And then price went up a little higher. I sold. Price went down. I bought back in. I did a swing trade, sold up high and got out completely. Successfully did that. The oldest Social Security recipient still receiving Social Security, born in 1703. And thanks for Doge for finding that out. And now we all know. The question was asked, are you going to find out who's receiving those checks? And they say, yep, they are. They're going to trace it. The Fibonacci indicators were invented to manipulate the trader and know what he's thinking. Yeah. Go to Antarctica, set up some miners, some mining rigs. You can heat up your hut in Antarctica with a bunch of mining rigs. You get some solar panels to run the power. You use Starlink, right? Watching the Robinhood thing drained your phone 30%. Well, it killed my phone after the second question. It just sucked it dry. Sucked it dry. I didn't have other app. I didn't have anything else open. It just sucked it dry. Dead. Buying in Greenland is a great investment now. I'm good at Boston. I bought in Boston. I'm good. The first publicly traded companies were banks. Of course. Of course they were banks. The banks were making all the money. Well, Jay, we will find that tomorrow afternoon on KrissPax Live. We will be following all the news coming out of the big crypto summit. So we will be following that tomorrow. Mine Pi. I'm not mining Pi. Dogecoin's not going to zero, Max. Is it possible to mine other coins with the Dogecoin miner? Yeah, Litecoin. You can mine Litecoin. Yeah, if you think the market's going down, then short it. I dare you. I'm not shorting. Is there another Pax Cat drawing? Oh, no. I'm not doing that. Both times I did Pax Cats. After the tail went up and Doge went up, then it dropped and it dropped further. So no more cats. And I cleared them off the chart. They're not even there anymore. Updates on the launch we will get in 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Trump says, I got you all fooled. We'll take Melania tokens into the reserve. The Melania tokens that are practically worthless. What's to expect, Simon? I have no idea. Could be up, could be down. I don't know how the psychology of the trading is going to work through this. I would think there would be enough good news coming out of it. If there's an executive order for this strategic crypto reserve or Bitcoin reserve or whatever it is, should help the market. It's a Friday. So what does that mean for the weekend? You would think it would be good, but you know, markets are manipulated. Oh, the hell. That's going to be a tough one. Yeah, what was I on, Doug? How long did it take to do those intro and the first two questions? Just a couple minutes? Totally drained my battery. Dead. Dead. Robinhood crypto mining on everyone's phone. You think they were using our power of our phones to mine crypto? Wow. Hey, maybe. Who knows? How many people were tuned in? A couple 100,000? Used to have 18 GPU mining back when ETH was proof of work. Then sold all the machines. Yeah, and so that's why ETH is the same price now as it was 4 years ago. If ETH had stuck with proof of work, the price of ETH would be double what it is now. That's what I think. I have not heard of the crypto summit being live anywhere. I've been looking. I don't see any mention on any YouTube channels or X channels to do anything live coming from the summit. So I haven't seen that yet. Right. It was just a play to get people to buy Robinhood Gold. It was a marketing thing. They get $5 a month or $50 for a year for Robinhood Gold. And if hundreds of thousands of people signed up for it, that's a win for Robinhood. Do I use Dogecoin wallet? Sure. All the time, especially to do these giveaways. My wallet is below. If you want to drop a tip into my Dogecoin wallet, you can always do that. I get little tips every now and then. Sometimes it's fractions of Doge. People want to drop some Doge dust into my wallet. Sure. It happens. Yeah, David, I'm not going to make money mining Doge. I know that because my electricity here in Boston is like the highest in the nation. I'm just going to do it to support the Dogecoin network is all. Well, how you make money is you mine Dogecoin when Doge is at a low price, and then the Dogecoin price goes up, and the mined Doge that you have then gain in value. But at the time of mining, you're not making money. Expect for the unexpected. Absolutely, Jay. We have learned that. The White House Crypto Summit is between 1:30 and 5:30. Huh. Well, we'll be live for part of that in the afternoon. We'll see. Hey, if it's live and it starts at 1:30, maybe I'll be on at 1:30 or 2 o'clock. Start early. Maybe I can do that if it's live somewhere. But not if it's not, yeah. Proof of work, OG coins like Doge, Litecoin, ETH Classic still. They're never going to go to zero. Anthony, how are you? Tariff, no tariff, exactly. Inflation's high, yep. Interest rates are high, yep. I covered all that already. Is anyone here a crypto millionaire? I was. I made over $1 million in crypto this cycle. So yeah, as Jay says, yeah, Kriss right here. Yep, I did. And I showed you guys my portfolio and I talked about it for 2 years, what I was buying, what prices I was buying at, how much I had. It all played out over 2 years. It can be done. I'd rather spend $5 a month on KrissPax than on Robinhood Gold because I bring the alpha. And we have fun here. I mean, it's you get entertained and you learn something and we commiserate together when the price is down. We celebrate together when the price is up. All of that right here. Well worth it. And I appreciate all members. And I will be celebrating with the members later in March and doing some Doge giveaways there as well. It's all good. All good. Oh, someone besides me? I don't know. I don't pay attention to that outside of me. And can you really believe what other people say? Feels good having the machines. Learned a lot. Yeah, I can't wait to do it this summer. We're going to do it. And we'll go through the process together here. Getting the rigs, well, researching the rigs, getting at least a rig, we'll see. Getting it set up, and then start mining. China, US, it's a tariff war. Big pickle. It's a tariff war. It's not a physical war. It's not with armies and navies. No, it's a tariff war. That's what they're talking about. The Chinese said something that got interpreted as being, we don't care what kind of war it is, we're ready. But it's tariff war. Pepe? Yeah, I don't know what's happening with Pepe, but it's down bigly. Bigly. Hey, Robert, it's going well. How are you? Still upset about that whole Robinhood trivia thing. 2 days in a row, totally rigged. Although day 2 was kind of my own fault too. But I wouldn't have gotten that stock exchange question right. There's no way. What's my strategy for tomorrow? Nothing. I got no money to buy more. I'm not going to be selling. So no, I'm not swing trading. I mean, if Dogecoin went up really quick to 30 cents, some bit of news and got overhyped, I might consider maybe doing a small swing trade, but we're not in a mode right now where we're going to do what Crypto Rover is saying here, where it's just going to be straight up. I don't think we're there yet to go on that huge, giant, straight up only run. I don't see that. Hey, I could be wrong. We've seen worse, right? But generally, it just doesn't go straight up like that. Can I borrow $5? You want to join my channel? $5. Get some Doge. I'm buying Doge when I can. Middle of the month is my next paycheck, lucky. So I got to wait for that. That's what, 9 or 10 days from now. Thank you, Weather Girl. Appreciate it. My problem is there's a huge XRP army getting into XRP. How many millionaires will XRP produce? XRP is not going up huge percentages like Dogecoin can. I can tell you that. I mean, these people talking about like $100 XRP, that's not happening. Not happening. We only invited you all to tell you that Doge will be the new dollar. Now you can go home. Right, Max. Your therapist said Doge is the answer. Oh, I don't know. Crypto Summit, get a bunch of people there. Crypto Reserve. I think part of it is for show. I think David Sachs wanted to have some formal thing, which wasn't just the working group. Not the first time I've been called Mr. Rogers, John. But thank you. We're going to do that together, CDC, this summer. We're going to do the research. I have not done a research yet. How much miners cost, where to purchase, and all of that. We're going to do all of that together. I have no idea, and I don't have time for it now. I have to fix my stupid phone first. Yeah, Crypto Summit can only do so much. Congress is going to have to be part of this. I think the executive orders can only do so much. Trying to get your fiance investing in Doge. Good luck, Robert, with that. Miss KrissPax has no interest in crypto at all. She's happy for me. She's happy for us, but she's not doing it. No, she's got her retirement in some stock fund. That's all she knows. Missed yesterday, but you're here today. It's kind of the same, except we may have still have that Starship launch. We'll check in just about 10 minutes. Dump is coming, Idris. Hey, I don't know about you, but you had a big prediction out there that didn't happen a few weeks ago. I remember that. Remember? X money didn't happen, as I predicted. But I don't know what your source was and where that came from you. But I do remember you did predict it. And I was like, yeah, no. Breaking news, Bitcoin could go to 5K. Yeah. God. Someone said the crypto summit is tomorrow afternoon. We're getting close to SpaceX time. Yes, we are. And a super special thing that's going to happen. Still coming up. Still coming up. Hey, I can laugh at unfunny things too, Max. The bear trap is set. Hey, that's what Crypto Rover was saying. Total bear trap. Total bear trap. I don't know. I showed this chart like 2 weeks ago that this was a bear trap. And I still believe it. It's just getting extended out a little bit. Just testing you, making sure you really want that crypto. A lot of weak hands have sold. A lot of weak hands. Yes, Doug. Breaking news. Or just in, right? Just in. I feel the same about Pi. In the UK, you can't sell it. I know. There's 7 billion Pi in circulation. There's 100 billion in the contract. You do the math. 7 billion circulating, 100 billion in the contract. I'm not buying that. You got your first Doge miner. You're going to get it next month. All right, Travis. Well, we'll be interested in hearing your input when we start doing our research. Crypto projects been more of a gamble than anything else. That's true, but big profits could be made. Dogecoin stimulus? I don't know, JM. I don't think so. Yeah, will the Trump token be part of crypto reserve or on some list for US-based cryptos that are tax-free? All of that, we'll see. Yeah, we've been talking about the crypto summit, Mr. T. And I have no idea. It could be either way. I have not a clue. What'll be in the bill? I don't know. There's multiple bills out there, so I don't know which one you mean, Andrew. There's one in the House, one in the Senate. And I think they're still kind of going through drafts. All those Pi tokens are going to unlock long after. I think it's just going to be a continual dilution of Pi coins. You ordered the miner ASIC marketplace of China and you paid in Doge. Wow. Interesting. You paid in Doge. We definitely want to hear how that worked out, Travis. How can we thank you? I have a Dogecoin wallet. You could thank me that way. If Doge goes to $1, I want you to come and attend my party in Boston, Dogecoin dollar party. That will be awesome, meeting all of you in person, or some of you. That'll be awesome. It's only at number 11, Max, because they just released however many they released. It's not like Pi started at like 1,000 and traded all the way up. No, they released 7 billion and they set the price. And so it magically showed up at number 11, Max. Nobody made a ton of money on Pi. Not that I know of. I mean, we look at it and you can just look at the all-time chart here and you can see. It started trading at $1.40, $1.50, and now it's $1.86. There was a big sell-off at the beginning of people taking profits, went down to 66 cents. The max you could have gotten if you bought at that dip, if you bought at the dip, would be a 3x to now. That's it. I know Crypto Rover, he's just racking up the views on X, breaking this, just in that. Yeah, let's have a bull trap. I agree, Raiden. Let's do it. Yeah, DW. We'll go through it together. I'm going to learn too. I have not done it. I mean, I tried to do, on an old PC, I tried to do unMineable, and I was getting like 0.8 Doge a day. It wasn't even worth it. Oh, Idris, they're going to announce it this month for sure. Maybe tomorrow. Exactly. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. 180 likes. Just 20 more for 20 more likes, and we'll have 200 likes for my big super special thing that we're going to do. My big super special thing. There's 82,000 people watching nothing. There's 82,000 people watching nothing but a SpaceX logo flying through space. That's what's going on. Start any minute now. SpaceX logo. We'll just keep it right over here. And then when we get to the actual rocket launch, we will make it full screen. What happens at 200 likes? Paranormal wants to know. Here we go. This is just the intro. They played the same thing on Tuesday. They're playing it again on Thursday. And I'm keeping the volume down right now because I don't want to get a copyright strike because I don't know where this music comes from. This is just my PTSD from Inauguration Day when my live stream got cut because of some stupid brass band song that got claimed on a copyright. I just want to hear what they say. Are we on track here time-wise? I don't have a YouTube plaque. I need 100,000 subs for a YouTube plaque. Will took off to Mars already.
Central Time here
Here
in
we go.
Starbase, Texas, and we're looking forward to tonight's launch of the world's most powerful rocket. Great view there of the vehicle on the pad. I'm Kate Tice, Senior Quality Systems Engineering Manager here at SpaceX.
And I'm Dan Hewitt with SpaceX Communications. Welcome to our second ever broadcast from Starbase's new Star Factory building. First, if you don't count Monday. But we are at T-minus 28 minutes, 20 seconds, and counting down to a liftoff at the open of our window at 5:30 p.m. Central Time today.
3 days ago, we stood down from a launch attempt after triggering a few holds during the count, which had us hold at T-minus 40 seconds for several minutes, resume the count, and then trigger another automated hold. The final item that ended the day was when we encountered lower than acceptable pressure on the ground spin start system for 2 of the outer engines on the Super Heavy booster.
The Thai dinner was
high pressure gas
awesome.
to start up, and we used
It's a
gas
spicy
stored
chicken
on the ground
with
side
Chinese
to start
broccoli.
20 outer engines on Super Heavy.
So good.
By the time this automated hold appeared and the team started to work through it, we also triggered a hold on the booster LOX levels and had to call it for the day.
We were able to trace the spin system issue to just a misconfig on some of the ground hardware, so that had a really straightforward fix. We just took the time, though, to look into some of the other items that resulted in holds throughout the count, including some of our automation was triggering holds on the booster, which we were able to actually clear during that launch attempt by confirming the hardware was healthy, and we had some manual commanding backups. We also looked at some pop-up hardware and software issues on the ship, and just to put us in the best possible spot for a launch today, we destacked Starship, did some repairs inside a ship, and then ran some additional checkouts.
And that brings us to today, just about a month and a half after our last flight, which saw the second ever tower catch of the Super Heavy booster and the first flight of our upgraded ship, which unfortunately ended much sooner than we had hoped. It's important to remember that
there's a Dogecoin in there.
Programs like this, progress is not always linear, and there is no comparison to putting flight hardware in a flight environment to learn as fast as possible. We always want to be in the best possible position to achieve our mission objectives, which is why we stood down from launch on our previous attempt and took the time over the last few days to get ready for launch.
Now, the objectives for today's flight going to look very similar to Flight 7. As always, primary payload for these flight tests is data. We are planning to deploy some simulated Starlink satellites and fly a range of experiments focused on reentry. We removed a whole bunch of tiles again from the ship for reentry testing, looking to really stress test it.
We'll also be intentionally stressing the flaps during reentry so we can test the limits of ship before we get ready to attempt future ship catches. So there is a lot of new testing happening today, and as always, excitement is guaranteed.
Now, just a real quick status check. So you could tell we're loading prop onto the vehicle. We were able to get through our prop load go, no go just about 40 minutes ago. And we are loading liquid oxygen, liquid methane on both vehicles, not tracking any vehicle problems, issues on either booster or ship. Weather is green right now. Winds at the pad are actually significantly lower than they are even just for us over here at the Star Factory. Just a couple mile difference makes a big change in those wind speeds. And range is currently projected to be go, but we are always watching any boats that are out there in the ascent and the entry. Now, let's take a couple of minutes to meet today's vehicle. Sitting there on the pad, it's the world's biggest rocket, Starship.
Starship consists of 2 stages, the ship, which has 6 Raptor engines, and the Super Heavy booster, which has 33 Raptor engines. Both
33.
stages are fully reusable.
33
Super
Raptor
Heavy
engines,
is the most powerful rocket
33
ever flown, and is
Dogecoin.
designed to launch, return, and refuel, and launch again with 0 refurb between flights.
And then everything else you see around Starship, we refer to as Stage 0. That includes the towers. We've got our second launch tower stacked on the left side of your screen there, getting ready to come online later this year. It also applies to orbital launch mounts, our quick disconnect systems, everything on board. Also the water-cooled flame deflector, which is right underneath Starship. That's a particularly cool piece of engineering. It uses several 100,000 gallons of potable water to offset the pretty intense heat pressure coming out of those 33 Raptor engines at the bottom of the Super Heavy booster at the time of liftoff.
Now, you mentioned engines. Of the 6 Raptor engines on the ship, 3 of those are optimized for sea level performance and the other 3 for vacuum. Raptor vacuum, or RVAC, well, those have a larger exhaust section and expansion nozzle to maximize efficiency in space, as there's no atmosphere up there. The ship as a whole is designed for
No
vertical
X-Money
takeoff
update,
and landing on any hard surface.
The
Not yet.
ship itself has 4 flaps that are used to control its attitude and enable precision landing during subsonic flight. And then for full reusability, the ship has to survive re-entry not just once, but multiple times. It does that by using that heat shield, which is composed of those thousands of hexagonal ceramic tiles, which can insulate the vehicle during re-entry, temperatures spiking up to about 2,600 degrees Fahrenheit in some spots. And a rapidly reusable heat shield has never been flown on any vehicle in history. So continuously improving the one we have, Starship, is still a key focus of our flight test campaign.
And of course, in between our first and second stages is our hot stage. Hot staging is when the second stage engines ignite while still attached to the first stage.
Previous
There
flight.
you can actually see a video of our previous hot staging maneuver, or executed on a previous flight, and how the ship's engines light while it's still ignited while the booster's engines are still firing. Basically, the rocket never stops accelerating, which makes it more efficient than traditional stage separation.
And then after we launch the booster, we also have to catch the booster. And we do that by using the 2 robotic arms, the same ones that lift Starship onto Super Heavy before we launch. They also catch the booster when it returns. It means we don't have to have any landing legs in the booster. That's a lighter booster. It means we can put more payload,
I don't think
more
so,
stuff going to
CDC.
space.
Thousands of criteria must
They
be
said
met
they're gonna do
before
it.
the booster can return and be caught. It requires a healthy systems and manual commanding from the flight director.
And just like on our previous flights, if that command's not sent before the end of the boost back burn, or if those automated health checks running in the background find any unacceptable conditions on the booster or the tower, they'll kick us out, and the booster can default to a landing burn and a soft splashdown out there in the Gulf.
Yeah, we've said it before. We'll say it again because it still holds true today. We accept no compromises when it comes to ensuring the safety of the public and our team. And the booster return will only take place if those thousands of conditions are right. So as the clock continues to tick down to launch, let's say hello to Kriss, who's once again posted up in Hawthorne. How's it going, Kriss?
Hey, Kate and Dan, and welcome everyone to Hawthorne, California. As you can hear and as you can see, the crowd is gathering. Excitement is really building here.
Gulf of America.
Starship's 8th flight today. And
It's
speaking of
in
flight,
Texas,
Let's talk about the
CDC.
Raptor engines, which have quite a workout ahead of them.
33 Raptor engines. And while
Raptor
he's
engines are designed and manufactured
talking
right
about
here in Hawthorne.
33 Raptor engines, because you guys are here and you've stuck around to watch this great Starship launch, we are going to do a Dogecoin giveaway. Yes, a special Dogecoin giveaway. We're going to get this done before the launch. In order to enter, you put in the word Starship. That's capital STARSHIP. Put Starship. Put Starship in the chat, and you will be entered to win 33 Dogecoin, one for each Raptor engine. That's right. Starship in the chat in order to win 33 Dogecoin. The winners will have to email me your Dogecoin wallet address in order to receive Dogecoin from me. If you win and you really were just playing for the fun of it and you want to pass it on, you tell me after you win, you're passing it on. But otherwise, we're giving away more Dogecoin because you stuck with me for 2 hours, and special Dogecoin giveaway is happening right here, unannounced. There's 19 minutes from the launch, so we will be able to do multiple Dogecoin giveaways. That's right, multiple Dogecoin giveaways. And the only thing you need to do is at least stay through the launch as well. But you need to also email me your Dogecoin wallet. So we are rolling in on 100 entries into the draw, and then we will go. We have over 200 likes on the stream. Thank you very much for the likes. Starship, put that in the chat. You will be entered, and we're going to do multiple giveaways. Let's go. We do this for the fun of it. Greg, you almost won. Socks Loss. Socks Loss is the first winner. Socks Loss. We're going to go right into the second draw, another 33 Dogecoin. We're going to go again. And the winner of the next 33 Doge. Oh, it was almost me. I missed it by 1. Oh. Ace High. Ace High wins 33 Dogecoin. I was 1 away of winning my own Dogecoin. If you haven't put the word Starship in the chat, you're not entered. Starship, that's capital S, Starship. Okay, we are going to give away another draw, 33 more Dogecoin. Let's see who wins. Starship goes to Jay. Jay, dude, didn't you say you never win? You said that. You are now a winner, Jay. Congratulations. Rigged, yes, but you won. And you know what? That's 3 giveaways. We're going to do another one. Let's go. More Dogecoin giveaways. More Dogecoin giveaways. You have to send me your wallet again. DW. DW is a winner. That's 4. We're going to do 2 more. We need a Frenzica. We're going to do 2 more, guys. Congratulations, DW. Let's go again. Starship. For those who are still here to watch the Starship launch, the Big Pickle is the winner. The Big Pickle. Congratulations, Pickle. Oh, DW is passing it on. DW passing it on. Passing it on. Here we go. We are going to redraw DWs. Here we go. Doing only good every day, SpaceX Starship. And the winner is Mad Bugler. Mad Bugler. Congratulations, Bugler. DW passed it on. If anybody else who's a winner wants to pass it on, you can. Otherwise, I'll give you the details again for the email you need to send to me to get your Dogecoin. We have one more draw to go. Starship. Bueller. Mad Bugler. You're welcome. Here we go. Final draw. Final draw. Here we are. And the winner is David wins. David. Everybody needs to email me again, even if you hadn't emailed, even if you already emailed me, because that was in the past. So close, paranormal. So close. Congratulations to the winners. We do love Dogecoin giveaways. And that was fun. That was fun. We will have another Dogecoin giveaway tomorrow on Friday, celebrating the Crypto Summit. But we are not giving away any of the cryptos that they're going to be talking about in the Crypto Summit, because we're going to be giving away Dogecoin. All right, Jay, I will look for it. Congrats to all the winners. Yes.
If we're not resilient to a missing tile and the backup ablative underneath,
we want to see a big Starship launch now, and we want to see them catch the booster coming back.
Cooling built into it.
Avionics also underwent a complete redesign with 4 upgraded Starlink terminals. You can see the location there popping up on your screen.
12 minutes on the countdown. 12 minutes.
And radio frequency, as well as communications into a single unit. And non-structural versions of the ship's catch fittings have been installed to test thermal performance.
And we had a little green candle on that giveaway. We need a bigger one and a little one.
Smooth and tapered edge on the tile line to address hot spots we saw in Flight 6.
And we've got some radar sensors on the tower catch arms again, as we're just looking at different ways to measure distance between the arms and a vehicle. These ones are actually protected by kind of a modified version of our heat shield tiles. Catching the ship's going to be a little different from catching a booster. One of the key things is it's going to do that flip.
The market makers are watching my lives.
Rapidly reorients your antennas, which you're using for navigation. So there's extra sensors on the ground side.
Big pickle.
More layers of control as ship and tower talk together for the catch.
Send me an email too.
First, Starship will deploy 4 Starlink
Kriss Crypto, KRISS KRYPTO, KrissCrypto@gmail.com.
Which will help
include your YouTube name, because it may be different than your email. Most likely it is. YouTube name and your Dogecoin wallet address that must begin with the letter D. Dogecoin wallet address. So send me those 2 things in an email, and I will send you some Doge.
On the same
later tonight.
As Starship itself.
Hey, Galaxy. Good evening to you.
Starship's trajectory looks super similar to our last couple of flights.
This is live, Cheyenne.
Indian Ocean. And then on top of all of that, again, we are planning to relight one Raptor engine while in space. That just helps us get data on the in-space burns and show Starship is capable of deorbiting.
Speaking of deorbiting, thanks to Starlink, one of the hallmarks of the Starship missions are the incredible views that we get throughout flight, and especially during reentry, as evidenced by many a phone and desktop background around here. Every day, we're working to expand the Starlink network, both on Earth and
Thank you, Mike.
space.
I agree.
For how this all connects us to the big mission, let's head back to Kriss.
Thanks, Kate. Personally, I love all
Thanks, Kate. Let's head back to Kriss. Thanks, Kate. It's 4:20 in Arizona, Blake. Cheers. Well, they're talking about Starlink.
Speed, low latency, broadband internet, and connectivity, specifically for missions like Starship today. And as you can see on your screen, Starlink brings us many other views because of its
You're welcome,
capabilities.
Christina.
In addition to the dozens of cameras on Starship itself, we have mobile camera kits with Starlink deployed in the Indian Ocean, which is what you're seeing some footage of right now on your screen from a previous mission. You'll notice the Starlink mini dish in the foreground here as Starship lands in the background. Just what an image that captured from an earlier flight. Now, Starlink also connects our aerial and cinematography units on the ground at Starbase, which will help us deliver the incredible drone shots leading up to launch today. And here on your screen, you can actually see
Unobtainium,
us
everybody
moving
has
the flaps,
received their
preparing
Doge
Starship for
in the
flight, making
giveaways.
sure all of the aero surfaces
We've had
that need to
17
move
giveaways.
during flight
Everybody
can do so
got their
in the way
Doge.
that we need them to. Now, on Starship itself, Starlink will enable Starship today to stream more than 120 megabits per second of real-time, high-definition video and telemetry in every phase of flight, including views like you're seeing right now of those flaps moving. This not only helps provide those views, but it also helps give our engineers an incredible amount of data to help us rapidly and iterate across all parts of the system as we move through our development program. And all of the streaming data today will definitely be put to good use with the more than 30 cameras on the vehicle for flight. But providing epic views is sort of a side quest for Starlink. Its main job is obviously to provide internet access for people around the world, many of whom who have never had connectivity before. Now, today, Starlink serves more than 125 countries, territories, and other markets with over 5 million active customers and counting. And there are just so many inspiring ways that people are using Starlink all around the world and in space. And hopefully today, in a few minutes, everyone will get to see more inspiration about what our future in space looks like. And Dan and Kate, how are we looking for Starship's flight today?
Thanks, Kriss. We are
You're
looking
welcome.
forward to those views as well. In fact, we're getting ready to launch Starship in just over 8 minutes. Now, as for a couple status updates, working no major issues on the vehicle. Range is emerald green, you could say. Everything looks great in terms of the sea and airspace here in the Gulf
Thanks,
of
MacDoge.
America, as well as in the Indian Ocean. Of course, we want to make sure both areas are clear as
Anthony.
we'll be splashing down in the Indian Ocean while the boosters can be coming back to us at the launch site just a couple miles behind Dan and I. Weather, you could call it a silver lining that we had to delay from Monday because holy moly, visibility is 1,000 times better today and it's going to make for some really great views. Now leading up to today, we did stack the vehicle later last night. Flight controllers reported to their consoles earlier today. The site was cleared and the range team was deployed.
That's right. And a lot of checkouts have happened just throughout the day, aligning our guidance, navigation, control, getting all the tanks ready for prop load, which has about 4 minutes left to go. You can see us almost topping out on ship, getting ready to top out on booster. And then it also includes
Welcome,
getting all
Dr.
the
V.
ground support systems checked out, ready to go. Chopsticks were demated, did their wiggle test in advance of their
You can say
upcoming
hi to
test
your pal Grok
opportunity. So,
from Kriss.
as I just said, prop load's ongoing. We've got a little over about 4 minutes left until, or about 4 minutes. What's 7 minus 4? 4 minutes until we get to closeouts on ship and on booster. We did just hear that the range did pull again green. So we're not tracking any issues right now. Bottom line, things are looking great for launch at the top of our window at 5:30 p.m. Central Time.
Yeah, very exciting. Now, once again, we are attempting to catch the booster at the launch tower. If that happens today, it will be the third ever booster catch. This is an aspect that I really enjoy, and it's how the vehicle announces that it is back.
It lets you know.
Oh, yeah. This comes in an audible sonic boom in the area around the return location, which occur when the booster slows down from traveling at supersonic speeds. Similar sonic booms were heard during the return and landing of NASA's space shuttle.
Yes, sonic booms are unique to vehicles returning from space. They're kind of a hallmark of
Crude
reusable
mode,
systems
yes.
like our Falcon 9 rocket and Falcon Heavy.
Even Charlotte
General
tried out
impact
the
to those
crude.
in the surrounding area is that brief thunder-like noise. I've been fortunate enough to be here for all of them so far. They definitely let you know the vehicle's coming. Here's a little bit about what it's like to experience it.
Holy moly. Yeah, I want to see that live today.
And as someone who grew up hearing those sonic booms as the shuttles landed in Florida and now hearing them for Falcon and Starship as well, they really are something to experience. And when you hear them, you just know it's a spaceship telling everyone that it wants to be reused. Great sounds. So as you can hear, the room is getting excited here in Hawthorne. The crowd eager to see Starship fly, as you can see. And here, now behind me in our flight control room here in Hawthorne, you can see some of our folks on console. They're assisting the flight controllers in Starbase, keeping an eye on all of Starship's various systems, including its avionics and those Raptor engines we talked about a little bit earlier. So Dan and Kate, with 4 minutes, 20 seconds left on the clock, let's hit it back to you at Starbase and hopefully
No,
watch Starship
Sonia,
lift
I haven't
off
heard
today.
of such a thing. I didn't get
Thanks so
invited.
much,
I know
Kriss.
that.
If you're just joining
I
us,
did
we're
not
now
get an
just
invite.
about 4 minutes until the liftoff of the 8th test flight of Starship. As we reported earlier, range and weather are both very green, super green, if you will, and everything is looking good. Propellant loading continues to happen. We're going to be closing out very soon on both stages of Starship.
Yeah, we're almost fully fueled on our tanks. We're going to see that closeout coming in just about 30 seconds on ship. So that's both the main and the header tanks. And then about 30 seconds later.
So when they
on
get under a
booster.
minute, I'm going to go full
Once prop
screen
load is
on the
complete,
launch.
We've got just shy of 1 million pounds of liquid propellant. That's liquid oxygen, liquid methane onto both vehicles. All of our ground systems will do what's called pushbacks. They'll clear all those feed lines. We're not continuously replenishing the propellant on board Starship or super heavy. That's why we essentially have several minutes where we can hang out at that T-40 hold point before we start to run into issues with temperatures or just those LOX levels, or that LOX level on the booster is one of the main things
It runs
that we
on
watch.
Dogecoin.
So we're also going to do a couple of final checkouts. We'll do one final one of the thrust vector control, the TVCs on the booster. We'll see them hopefully do a little bit of a wiggle test. The first one comes at about 1 minute 40 seconds before launch, and then the last one
Okay,
comes
Bugler,
right as we
I'll look
pass
for
that T-40 gate. Again, if we need to hold, which we held a couple of times on Monday, we can do so at that T-40 second. We're not currently tracking any issues that would hold us there, but if we do run into that, we can hang out for a couple minutes.
That would be the point in the countdown, as we mentioned on Monday. That T-40 second point is when we can pause to hold for final checkouts or pressurizations if necessary. But once we pass that T-40 second mark, a number of things are going to occur in rapid succession. The ground spin and ignition systems will come up to flight pressure. The ship goes to internal power. And after that, the quick disconnect or QD arm lockout, that's removed in preparation for retraction shortly after T0. Once we pass T-40 seconds, as we saw on Monday, we had the ability to recycle the count under certain conditions.
Yeah,
down to the T-40
exactly. 33
second mark
Bitcoin.
and hold there to assess what happened and if we're able to proceed to T0.
And like we said, that we can hang out at T-40 for several minutes before we start running to do some limits essentially on our propellant on board. There are a couple of
Ivan,
other
that's
things,
just
like
what
if
Charles
we pass the
Hoskinson
T-minus
wants.
10-second
It's not going to
point,
happen.
and
Dogecoin
the water
doesn't
starts to
need
flow in that flame
Cardano.
deflector, and we scrub. That's automatic scrub for the day. Oh, there's our TVC, our thrust vector control checkouts. Got a little bit of a wiggle there on those inner Raptor engines, those 13 inner ones, which are going to be used for that boost back burn and the landing burn. So cool to see those.
Yeah, I love that shot. We don't have that on Falcon. It's just
You
so
got your
cool to
Doge
see
already, Anthony,
really
from
the business
Robinhood?
end of the super heavy booster.
That didn't take long. All right, guys. We'll see if we get past the 40-second mark.
10 seconds away from that T-40 hold. We'll see.
Second hold.
All right, we are going to hold at T-40. We're watching the temperatures on the ship right now for the ship fuel. Sounds like they're working through that. We might be able to release that hold shortly. All right, sounds like we're going to be able to reset those holds, not tracking any other holds.
All right.
And clock is rolling.
Woohoo! Let's go.
And the clock is rolling once again. Now T minus 30 seconds till the liftoff of the 8th flight of Starship.
Our flight director, Joe Schleicher, today is go for launch. Let's listen in as he takes us through the final seconds of the count.
T-minus 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
We got the ball. Beautiful pitching that range.
Yes.
Extra energy pressure on them.
Cool. Hey, Derek.
All right, we're a little over 40 seconds into the flight. We are seeing 33 out of 33 Raptor engines ignited. Boosters pushing us downrange over the Gulf. Next milestone coming up in just under 10 seconds is going to be max Q, that max aerodynamic pressure.
This thing is bigger than a football field in size. That's how long this thing is.
Max Q.
All right, so we're through max Q. That's the heaviest stresses it's kind of seeing on the way up. Wow, that was pretty incredible.
I'm still recovering. That was amazing. Beautiful views of the vehicle on ascent, pitching downrange away from the launch tower.
Next thing coming up is hot staging. So we're going to look for 6 engines to ignite on ship while we're still attached to the top of the booster. We'll see all but those 3 center engines shut down on booster.
And then will the booster come back for the catch? That's what we're waiting to see.
We're hearing the initial call that we are go for booster catch back here at the launch tower.
Yes. It's a catch attempt. Yes.
Coming up now on hot staging, the ship's engines will ignite while still attached to the Super Heavy booster, and also while Super Heavy booster will still be under power itself. The clamps holding the 2 stages together are going to release, and Starship second stage engines will ignite.
There we go.
Ship engine startup. Stage separation. Boost back burn startup.
There we go. Ship engines, all 6 Raptors ignited. We're doing that boost back burn. Looks like we got 11 of the 13 that we command for that, so that's going to start sending the booster back. We are still go for booster return, even with 2 Raptors out during that boost back. We can do a full duration one. Looks like we got a ship, 6 engines heading into space, and then we got a booster hopefully on our way back to Starbase. How's everything going in Hawthorne, Kriss?
Everything is looking good. The crowd eagerly followed that ascent and now watching the booster coming back. So as you can see on the left-hand side of your screen here, that is ship continuing, and that's a great view of ship continuing on its way to space. They're looking, that's inside the camera, inside the aft skirt, looking at the Raptor vacuum and the sea-level engines, the sea-level ones there in the center of your screen under our T-plus clock. You can see our boost back burn. We're down to 3 engines on the boost back burn. And you can see ship on the right-hand side of that telemetry with 6 engines lit, continuing its ascent to orbit, already over 100 kilometers in altitude. The booster 87 kilometers in altitude and continuing its trek right now back to the landing site and catch site. And we just heard a good call out for boost back shutdown. The next thing we should see on our screen is the separation of the hot stage from the Super Heavy booster. We jettisoned that because we do not need it for the landing, but on future iterations of the Super Heavy, that hot stage ring will be incorporated into the booster and we will get it back. But for today, you can see it on the right-hand side of your screen there, just separating off from the right-hand side of the booster. You can also see the booster doing its liquid oxygen dump there, which is exactly what we would expect for it to do as the booster gets itself configured for the landing here. Now, meanwhile, Starship will continue to coast after it reaches orbit for about 40 minutes or so up to an altitude of 214 kilometers, but it's still got a ways to go there, currently accelerating past 7,500 kilometers per hour there in velocity. And just look at those great views of the booster coming back. The Gulf coastline there just looks absolutely gorgeous.
Starship is on a nominal trajectory.
And there we hear nominal trajectories all around. And Dan and Kate, we're at 5 minutes, 15 seconds here into the flight. Everything looking good for the Super Heavy and for Starship today. What's it like there at Starbase as we get ready to catch?
It was incredible, Kriss, to be able to see the mock diamonds with my own eyes. That was amazing. We are standing by for return of booster back to the launch tower. We have heard that we are go for the catch of the booster.
Yeah, this coming from one of our long-range tracking cameras, we're able to see the hot stage separate and fly away. So coming up in just about 30 seconds, we're going to look for the landing burn. We're going to command those 13 inner and middle ring engines to turn on. 13 initially, they bleed off all of that velocity as we're slowing down from supersonic speeds, eventually moding down to only 3 engines for that precision flight into the tower.
Right now, booster using its 4 hypersonic grid fins to help guide itself through this atmospheric entry back for its precision landing at the launch site. Once again, we're going to ignite first the center 13 engines.
Look at that.
We should see that coming up here momentarily.
Engines in startup.
This is going to come down to 3 engines as the booster slows down for its landing.
Here we go.
And we just heard the sonic boom.
Here we go.
What an incredible sight to see these Super Heavy boosters gliding down into the chopstick arms once again. Thank you very much.
Incredible.
The landing.
Wow. That will never get old.
All right. We saw 12 out of 13 light for that landing burn. Booster still able to make its way with that final precision burn on the 3 engines in for the tower catch. So booster caught. Meanwhile, keeping an eye on ship. Still got 6 Raptors burning. Those are going to continue for about another minute until we'll get to the Starship engine cutoff. Really cool view. Again, a million shout outs to all of our avionics team who make these cameras possible for us. That's looking right down inside essentially the skirt area of ship, where you can see a pretty good view of all 6 Raptors, especially those 3 inner ones, one of which we're going to hopefully relight a little bit later. And we just saw some engines go out. It looks like we are losing attitude control of the ship.
Uh-oh. Is the ship okay?
Ship FTS saved.
So we're still getting video down from the ship. You can see we've lost several engines and we've lost attitude control of the vehicle.
Yeah, looks like a little problem with the ship up there.
So we'll continue to stick with it.
For those of you that have For those of you that just recently joined us, we had a successful liftoff of the 8th test flight of Starship, followed by a successful stage separation. We saw the booster, actually, you can see it just behind us here. The booster had a successful catch back at the tower. Unfortunately, it seems as though we lost the attitude control of the ship. We are standing by as we listen in with the teams on the nets to understand what information we're able to provide you. We will provide that as soon as we are able, but it's pretty incredible to take a moment and see the booster just behind us. Certainly a different view than last time.
And at this point, we've essentially lost contact with the ship. We're no longer receiving telemetry at this moment. So we were only about 20 seconds away or so from the end of that ship ascent burn. We saw several of the engines start to cut out. Once you lose enough of those center engines, you're going to lose attitude control. And so we did see the ship start to go into a spin. And at this point, we have lost contact with the ship. So we're going to listen in for a little bit. I think it's pretty obvious we're not going to continue the rest of the mission today, but just give us a couple more minutes. We'll bring you more information as it comes in.
Wow. Oh, Anthony. You got to build for the future, dude. Rigged. They caught the booster. Counter an alien. Meanwhile, Doge is at 20.2. Not doing much since our giveaway. For those that weren't here earlier, we had 2 sets of Dogecoin giveaways, one earlier after the Robinhood, Bitcoin, and later Dogecoin giveaway. And then we had ours. And then during the countdown for SpaceX, we had another Dogecoin giveaway on today's stream. Congratulations to all the winners for Doge. And we will be giving away some more Dogecoin tomorrow as well. But yeah, right now, the SpaceX, the booster returned, but the ship itself, it looked like there were 6 engines. It looked like 4 of them cut off, and they only had 2, and it started flipping over. So they said they've lost telemetry and trying to figure out what's going on before they report back.
All right, so coming back with you real quick. So can confirm we did lose contact with the ship. Unfortunately, this happened last time too, so we've got some practice at this now. We've got a lot of measures in place, like debris response areas where we coordinate very closely with air traffic control. We have a lot of measures put before we ever launch a rocket to make sure that we're keeping the public safe. Those worked last time, and they're actively in work right now. So just to recap real quick, everything we saw, we lifted off right at the top of our window, essentially at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. Booster was able to get us all the way up into space, made its way back here. It's sitting on the tower right behind us, our 3rd ever catch. Starship ignited all 6 of its Raptor engines. It was just about 20 or 30 seconds away. We'll get exact times from the end of its ascent burn when we started to see some engines go out on ship, eventually lost attitude control, and then lost contact with the ship shortly after. So obviously a lot to go through, a lot to dig through. We're going to go right at it. The primary reason we do these flight tests is to learn. We have some more to learn about this vehicle, but we're going to be right back here in the not too distant future, and we're going to get a ship to space.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. We fly to learn, and we're learning a lot. And as is the case with developmental programs such as the Starship program, progress isn't always linear. So at this point, we're going to close out our webcast for the day. But before we do, we'd like to give a shout out to our viewers, of course, as well.
All right. Well, that's what we have for today, guys. Hey, Dogecoin still over 20 cents, still going sideways. I told you it's a kangaroo. Yes, it's a kangaroo market. We're just bouncing up and down. Exciting day tomorrow with the crypto summit at the White House. We will report on that tomorrow afternoon. We'll be live again. Please come join tomorrow. I hope everybody does have a great evening. I'll see you next time.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably, the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.